Hi, good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fantastic, and I'm so happy to hear with you. So, how is your day going? And
Yeah,
it's morning, so Mhm.
I got up late this morning. I was not feeling fresh. So I got up, then I slept again, then I got up, then I slept again. So it kept happening, I wasn't feeling fresh. So I could not do exercise. I could not go for a walk. I just had breakfast and then I came here. But yeah, it's going still it's going well.
Yeah, I can understand it
Tell me,
happens sometimes.
yes.
Even though we
So
wake
tell me
up, but
about
we
your
don't feel
morning.
fresh. Yeah, my
Right,
morning,
right.
it's a normal morning. Just yesterday, I went to the temple. So I just, yeah, so it was normal Sunday for me. And today I'm just starting the first day of the week. And I'm really positive and enthusiastic about it. I have had some conversation with some people for having sessions in the future. So otherwise it was normal. I took shower, I got ready for the session, and I don't start my days very early. I wake up generally at 7:10. So I did the same. And then I took shower and then I started getting for the sessions. I had some conversation and chat with some other YouTubers too. So that's how it is. And after completing this session, I'll go for my lunch and then I'll do some other activities for YouTube, or I conduct classes in the evenings, especially because most of the professionals I train, so they come back in the evenings. That's how it works for me.
Seems
Okay.
like your days are quite busy. Huh?
Yeah, they seems to be busy, but sometimes I'm not that productive. It depends on me. If I want, I can make them free, but if I want, I can make them super busy. So it's up to me completely.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Great to
yes,
know.
ma'am, as you're joining me for the first time on my YouTube channel, I have had a conversation with you for your channel. So, would you mind introducing yourself, please, for the viewers?
Sure, sure. I would love to introduce myself. My name is Meenu Puri. I'm an English trainer. I have been running my YouTube channel for 4 years now. I'm a proud mother of two beautiful children. I hold an MCA degree. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love listening to music and dancing. And I'm a travel enthusiast. I want to travel the world. I have covered so many places and I want to travel a lot, as much as I can. So that's a bit
Oh,
about
that's
me.
great to hear about you. Okay. So, as you told me about your background, that you come from MCA, that is a computer thing. And then, how did you come into spoken English? What did you fascinate for just doing communication, and how did you change that? Is there any particular reason?
See, I was an MCA, so I was into software development. That job was quite hectic for me. Then I left the job after having my kids. After that, I thought of doing something with which I could take care of my kids. So I started
Right.
teaching normal subjects like school subjects in a coaching center. I started my coaching
Mhm.
center. Used to teach my kids as well as the other kids. But then, some parents told me that your English is so good. Why don't you teach spoken English also to our kids? So I started teaching spoken English after their request. Then I started teaching some housewives as well. So that's how it started. And my coaching center was doing pretty well. I had not even imagined doing YouTube. But then COVID happened. All the students stopped
Mhm.
coming. So then my husband told me one day, why don't you start your YouTube channel? Till then, it had been about, you know, 4 or 5 years teaching spoken English. So I had started loving that. And it was so rewarding. Parents used to appreciate me. Students used to appreciate me. They used to love me so much. So I started liking teaching. But, as a child, I would say that I would become anything but never a teacher. So I don't know how I started loving it. Then just I started YouTube channel. So that's how it started.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I can relate to it completely. Even though when I was at a school, I would say to my friends that I would be ready to become anything apart from a teacher. But I don't know what happened and it made me a teacher now. I have to help. I used to tease teachers a lot because it happens generally in the hostels, right? I was a hosteler, so I used to tease teachers and I would say, oh, it's like giving interview every single day. Being a teacher, it's like giving interview every single day. The students get to ask you anything, whatever they want to. So, but later, I don't know
Right.
what happened, and I started loving the same, whatever you are telling me. Okay. And but yeah, the funny question, how many times have you been asked the same question which I asked you today?
Yes, I think I have answered this question at least 100 times. Yeah, it
Yeah,
happens,
maybe in future you will do it for 1,000 times. The more you go grow and you'll
Yes.
do more and more sessions, right? So do you feel energetic while answering these questions, or do you feel the same question again, a kind of monotony is that? How do you feel?
No, no, I feel good. I feel good when I reply to these questions because, every person has a different perspective. So I also love to know about other people's perspectives and talking about the same things. When you talk about the same things with someone else, every person is unique. So you get to learn you get to learn new things from them and their perspective also. So I have no problem. I can answer this question million times.
Oh, that's great to hear. And of course, I believe in that the repetition makes us better. And introduction is the main part of our communication skills. The more you introduce yourself, better you become. And people can understand by your introduction only that how good you are in your spoken English or communication skills, right?
Right,
Okay.
right, right.
So now tell me, like, as you were an offline teacher and you were teaching offline. So what about online? Now you are online. So what did you like more? Just if you get an opportunity to start your offline classes again, would you do that? Or just you are really happy and satisfied with your online classes and the YouTubing?
I am really happy with the online classes now with just making videos for YouTube, but I definitely used to love the offline classes as well. I used to be around, little children. So there were so many children. I used to love being around them. And there is a special kind of interaction, special kind of bond that you can create when you are offline with them. So, just playing with them and having eye contact and all, so that was a different kind of bonding. I still miss that, but I can't do that now because YouTube is keeping me quite busy. That's not possible nowadays, but I enjoyed every bit of it. I used to love that as well.
Yeah, I can understand. Only the difference between like what happens when you are on YouTube, you have more than 50,000 people, but nobody's around, right? Everybody is sitting in their own place. You have followers from South India, Northeast, West India, wherever. But actually, when it comes to offline classes, if you have 40 students, they'll come to you, ma'am, tell me this, ma'am, tell me that. So you feel like, oh my goodness, like all the time you're interacting with them. But online, even though you have a lot of people who are following you, but when we see in our room or in a house, we are alone somewhat. If you're living with your
Right,
family,
right.
then you have family members with you. So, but when it comes to me, I feel just now I am alone, of course, because I live on rent. Even though I work throughout the day, I do a lot of conversations with the people, but at the same time, like that about the physical conversations as you're talking about or interactions in front of them, those are really less in this online things. But everything has like pros and cons, right?
Correct,
So
correct.
okay. So as you are on YouTube, as you told me already that your husband asked you to start a YouTube channel, but weren't you hesitant to starting a YouTube coming from offline classes? How was your just experience starting with it? And when you put the first video, how did you feel about it? Because putting a first video on social media is not an easy task. You have to ask a question to yourself like, is it going to be good for me, or will it get better, or just in future I'll get views or not? So how was your thought process when you started?
Actually, he just said it like that. He didn't say it seriously. He just said, "Why don't you start teaching on YouTube? You have been teaching for such a long time. Now start teaching on YouTube." I said, "Teaching on YouTube? Who will watch my videos? My voice is not good. I will not look good on YouTube." All those things, I think everyone thinks like that initially. But
Absolutely.
that thought stayed with me. I literally started thinking about it. Then I tried to record myself for just 10 seconds, and I thought it was awful to watch and hear. So I didn't like it at all. Then I started making clips of 20 seconds, then 1 minute. Then one day I was able to record myself for about 4 or 5 minutes. I wrote a script which also took 10-15 days, the first ever script. Then I showed that script to my husband, daughter, and son. All of them were lying down on the bed, and I said, "See, I am going to create a spoken English YouTube channel." They said, "Oh, really?" So then I showed them the script. I said, just go through it and tell me your feedback. Give me your feedback. And all of them were like, they said, wow, it's amazing. Why don't you try? You should try, even if it fails. What's the harm? So when they approved it, I was a bit happier. So my confidence was boosted. Then I asked them, how should the light come? Where should I put the mobile? I didn't have a tripod because it was the first ever video. So I shot that video at least 4 or 5 times because sometimes the light was not good, the voice was not good, sometimes I was not looking good. I had to change to something else. So I rewrote the script some 5, 10 times, then shot the video for 10 times. But I was comfortable. I was okay. I wasn't very. Yes, I was shy, a little bit shy. But when they said that the script is good, I shot it. Then they said, yes, you are speaking comfortably. You are speaking confidently. So I was not very shy in front of the camera. That was not a difficult part, but I was thinking that I may not look good, my voice may not look good, and those things were there. But the first ever video, it got about 400 views in the first few hours. That
Wow.
boosted my confidence so much
Yeah, that's an amazing
because
number.
I shared it with my friends and family, Facebook and all, which we should never do.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Then the channel did
Oh,
not pick
that's
up because those relatives, they just start the video, they just leave it
Mhm.
after 1 to 2 minutes. They just want to see, oh, she's on YouTube. Let's see how she speaks. So, yeah,
Yeah.
because of that, the audience retention dropped and the video and the channel didn't work.
Yeah, absolutely. When you share with your friends or the relatives, they may be interested in you, but not in your spoken English content, right? Because everybody doesn't want to learn English. Maybe they would watch it for a few seconds that, wow, like you have taken a great step and I appreciate you. But they cannot watch a video of like 30 minutes. Like if we watch if see our videos nowadays, they are 35 minutes long or 30 minutes long. So who's going to watch it
Right.
if he's not interested in English, right? So, okay, later you came up with a lot of gadgets and now you have microphone, lights and everything. You are perfect, doing it. So how do you feel about this technology and setting up things? When you bought this microphone or lights maybe. So, because it takes time to set things up. So, how did you feel about that? Because when you are simply taking your phone and recording the videos, that is pretty simple. That doesn't take time, right? But when it comes to the setting things up, it takes time. So how do you feel about that time, which takes before the session?
I had to do this session at 11:30, right? I was lying on my bed and watching a video and editing something. So at 11:18, I thought, no, I have to go and set up everything. So I had to put on the ring light, keep the computer, put on the microphone and everything. It doesn't take more than 7, 8 minutes. But earlier I was not having this, but my son, my husband and everyone, they just kept saying, you have started earning. Why don't you invest? Why don't you reinvest in your setup and all? You should invest some money. You are just earning. You don't want to invest anything from it. You don't want to spend any of it. So I said, yes, I think mic will be a good idea. So I spent on it. Yeah, the time of setup, I would say it takes about 6, 7 minutes, and I am habitual of it now. Earlier, I used to feel that it takes a lot of time, but I put the webcam now, I put the microphone, the ring light, everything. It doesn't take much time. But soon my husband is going to set up a full studio for me so that I don't have to set it up
Wow.
again and again. He said it will take some time, but I want to set up a full studio for you. There will be a set space for you where you will go and shoot. I said, what's the need for it? He said, why don't you want it? If I had been in your place, I would have got it done. So let me see. He is going to get it
Yeah,
done.
that's an
I will
amazing
see to it.
thing. I think it would be so much in your favor because having a studio is like in a particular place. You have to go there and sit. You don't have to do anything. When it comes to
Right.
me, I have a single room. I have to. That's why I'm asking because for me, it takes a lot of time because I don't have a lot of switchboards. I don't have a lot of space also. So I have to move things aside and keep the chair and the table and the lights. So it takes a lot of time. I think if I have a session at 11:30, from 10:30 onwards, I have to think about it. That how I don't
No,
have
no,
to
no, no.
do, but at least I have to think about it. Maybe like at 11:05 or 11:10, 11:10, I started setting things up. So it doesn't take a lot of time, but only just mental block because I'm not prepared that much and I haven't done a lot of sessions also with this setup and things and lights. For that, also, you have to do experiments every single day, as you told me in the beginning of the session. Keep the lights in the front, or in the back, or in the just your left or the right. That is like so difficult to decide
Yeah.
whether like you are going to keep the light in the left or the right, right? Where it works better. So that is there, but in the future also, I feel maybe I'll be comfortable with it. And whatever you said about the investment, even though I was not doing it, I thought like even though my channel got monetized in 2022, but I didn't feel like investing, and I always felt that I'm living on rent, so why should I invest money in it? But later I realized that I'm doing a huge mistake. I should do it, otherwise I would be on the same level. I would not be able to improve the quality or just of the video or the audio, which matters a lot. Maybe in the beginning people like it, but once you right now you have 50K, so people expect your videos to get better, or the quality is to get
Yes.
better also, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
but if we don't do it, I think it's very difficult to get more and more people because now you are reaching out to the wider audience, right? So that is there, and I'm just really happy that your family members are really supporting you, even though you just say why there is need of that, but they are saying no, 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 you should go for it,
Yeah,
and
they
that's
all
a
want to set up a
favorable.
studio for me, and I'm like, it's not required. They said, no, you go and sit in that room. That room is empty. There is one room which is not used by anyone. So they said, why don't you set up that? I said, I want to be in the bedroom. AC is there. So he said, I said, AC is not there, then I will feel hot. He said, I will put up an AC also. I said, because of the setup, we'll have to buy one more AC. He's okay with that also. He said, you are earning. Why? What is the problem? You can put that, you can buy the AC. I said I am not buying another AC for it. Yes. I
Yeah,
said
but
there
I
are
think it would
two,
be
three
really
ACs
nice.
here. Yeah. But they are, yes, really supportive.
They are supportive, and I think in future you will realize it that it is something which is remarkable, whatever they're thinking about it. Because if you are doing it, of course, do it by heart, right? Put efforts, put just because even though 2 days ago I was watching a video, so we feel like we don't want to put even a single penny for the YouTube. We get out of it and we just treat it like a salary, which is not right, because YouTube is like moreover like a business. So you have to invest in it. He was telling, even though when you go to school, before going to school, you have to pay the fee, you have to just go for admission fee, you have to buy books, you have to buy uniform, you have to buy everything just before going to the school. So why can't we invest something if we are starting YouTube? We want to start our YouTube channel with a zero money. Of course, you shouldn't go for the lakhs and lakhs in the beginning, but at least like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 rupees we can go for. My mindset was completely different. And I didn't feel like, oh, they are really expensive. Why should I go for this light? It costs a lot. But now I realize it matters. Just not in the beginning, but later once you have people over there, for them you have to improve yourself.
Yeah. The audience expects you to, improve your setup little by little as you grow.
Yes, absolutely. Why not? Because they want to see you on top.
Right, right. And the voice quality is very important. Even if you don't improve the video quality, voice quality is more important, I believe.
Absolutely, because if voice is terrible, nobody can listen to you for more than 2 or 3 minutes. But video, maybe some people or most of my students, they don't watch my videos, but they listen to it
Right.
because most of them
Yes.
are using premium or YouTube premium. So if the quality of voice is really good, so they don't have to go for the video, right? Because already they are listening to it like a podcast. So that is there. But if voice is not good, they can't listen to it, right?
Correct. So
Okay.
you have
So
put up a
another,
ring light?
yes, I have an umbrella light.
Okay, okay,
I
okay.
think you might have
I
seen
also
in
recently,
weddings.
okay, that one was lamp earlier, which I was talking about.
Yeah,
That was lamp,
no,
right?
that is lamp. But another one, umbrella light, you would see in some marriage parties to take pictures of the bride or the grooms. So there is an umbrella in the
Okay.
light setup. So yeah.
Mm, okay.
But in
It's
future,
looking
I'm
good.
looking for more lights. I'm in
Okay.
future. I'm looking. I'm nowadays. I'm really passionate. I would say obsessed that I want to keep more. Just increase, just improve the quality of the background and things. I'm really obsessed with it. I'm sure that I would because I'm in an age where I have to take this step. Otherwise, I will lose it. Because once I get married, or maybe if I get more responsibilities, then I wouldn't be able to invest just that much like I'm able to do it now because I have to answer the questions of my family members all the time. So right now I'm thinking it is the right time for me to do it. It's like do
Not
or
your
die
family
situation
members.
for
Then
me.
you will have to answer your wife. Then you will have to explain to your wife.
Exactly, yeah, absolutely. So that is the thing. And
Okay.
of course, once you get married, you have to explain to your wife and in-laws also that why are you doing it? They will ask like why don't you want to do a job? Just why are you doing it if YouTube is not giving you anything? Like a lot of questions. So right now I'm thinking it's better to invest and try my 100%. After that, it just result is not in your hands. I can give my 100%, and then I'll see whether it works or not. Already, I have 23,000 subscribers, but from the past few months, I was not working actively, and I was trying some new content. But now I thought, like most of the people write on my YouTube that no, sir, I like your conversations. Then I thought, like, why don't I come back with the same? And if I want to create solo content or other things, I would start a new channel for that. That would be the right idea, I think.
Right, right. I think this will destroy your channel because most of the subscribers have come after watching your conversational videos and they expected you to do the same. That's why it is
Absolutely.
important to keep the existing subscribers and try something new on the next channel.
Right, exactly. It's like one day you're selling something like brinjals, and people come to you for the brinjals, and next day you have only tomatoes in your shop. They would look, what? Is it the same
Yes,
shop?
yes, yes.
So that is like we
Right.
don't focus on all these small things, but of course they matters a lot, right? Okay.
But
So
maybe you
another
can make one solo video after 6, 7 conversational videos. That much is, I think, doable.
Yes, that is. But
Yeah,
even
you
though I tried, but I think my the conversation are working better on these videos. Even though solo people don't like that a lot. Maybe reason can be the quality also, as you already pointed out. So maybe in future, but I'm thinking like it is better to have a separate channel for separate things. But maybe I can do the same on the same channel. But right now my focus is on just improving the quality at the same time to get more reach on my channel because from the past few months I was doing something else. I went to an offline institute, I recorded some sessions, or just so people were confused that a lot of faces, but not I was there. So that was the problem. But now
yes.
I feel like it is must for me to have there on every single conversation because people want to listen to me, not to others. And sometimes they are confused also that why it is happening on this channel.
Recently, they have commented on one of my videos about you.
Oh, thank you.
Did you see that video?
No, I
No?
didn't. What they wrote.
Okay. So there was a video, and this girl was telling me that she watches Ram's channel and Rajni and Shanta and Sunita, these
Oh,
channels
Mantasha.
regularly. So I asked her to describe all the channels and I put up the pictures on the thumbnail. So many people, I think 1 or 2 people commented why Ashutosh sir is not there.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
So then I
thanks.
said, yes,
That's
he is also an amazing tutor. But in this video, I have taken only those which she watches regularly. So there are
uh-huh.
fans. I mean, people are waiting for your videos.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I watched that video now. I remember you had a session with
Okay.
Mantasha Malik, and of course
Mantasha,
the
right, right. Okay.
five YouTubers were there. Rajni and Shanta and Ram, Karishma, and one
Karishma,
more.
Sun, and Ram. Ram, Rajni,
Rajni,
Sunita,
Ram,
Shanta, and
Karishma.
Karishma.
Oh, Sunita, I forgot. Yes. And Sunita,
Right.
yes, she is doing amazing job, and her solo videos
Amazing.
are really just the way she speaks. To be honest, like that is really appreciable. Solo videos are far better than her. I think conversation videos, I would say, because a great background and the Uttarakhand and the way she just explains things that is also up to the mark and remarkable. I would
I
say.
think it's not just the background and place. If she had been living in Delhi, even though I think she could have been able to make good vlogs because she was a vlogger earlier. She had another channel in which she used to vlog. So she's an experienced vlogger and she speaks amazingly well in those vlogs. So it's
Yeah,
not
what
just
I
about the
feel I
place. The
can
place
do
is beautiful.
conversations.
Yeah.
I can do conversations comfortably, but when it comes to the vlog, going out and speaking, so difficult for me. But she's very good in it. Everything about the house or the outside the house, the culture, whatever she explains, that's amazing. Yeah, that's why the
People are
channel
loving
is
it
growing up.
because that's a little different, everyone is making
Mm,
conversational videos, she's doing something else. Those are solo videos, but you know they have something different in them.
yeah, of course. I from the first day onwards, when I had a conversation with her, of course, I liked the way she speaks. That's amazing. Yeah, and that's something new for this niche and the industry of English. That's why people are giving her a lot of love, and that's just that is very good for a content creator. When you get support, you get more motivation. Even though maybe you feel that when you get more views on your video, you feel like making more and more. But if you don't get a lot of views, you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm putting a lot of efforts, but why things are not happening that way, right?
Through that.
Okay. So another questions to you now. I think it's been how long? I think about 30 minutes. But the question goes to you nowadays also, do you train students or offline already you stopped it? But what about online? Do you teach a student or just now you are completely into YouTube only?
I was teaching people online till a few months ago, but I have discontinued giving online classes as well for the last 2 3 months. So now I'm a full time YouTuber. I have started another channel as well. The name is Meenu English Clips.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
And of course, I watched some of your short videos. They're really amazing. And yeah, of course, lighting can be better, but the content is amazing. I would say I was with few, maybe like, mother was there or some relatives. So it was really good. The content is amazing, I would say, but better like if you shoot such videos, maybe you can shoot outdoors or maybe the on terrace. So that would be an amazing, like, to, as of course, the background also plays a vital role in it. So people
True,
like the
true.
greenery behind, even though we are sitting in a setup. But when you show that natural background, that is really amazing, and that actually attracts people to watch it more and more.
Right. I shot
See
them
the
at my
jadoo.
mother's place. So there was no ring light or anything. Yeah, I shot them inside the room. Yes. So you're talking about the videos with my mother, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's it for today's session. If you have anything to ask, you can ask a short question at last. Otherwise, I'm so happy that it was more like a engaging conversation, not like a introducing or things. Like we enjoyed and we talked about YouTube and the classes and things. So yeah, that's amazing.
Okay. So you have been uploading some videos in which you were not there and other two people were there, right?
Yes, exactly. That's why things were not working, even though I got a lot of comments from my subscribers that, sir, why are you doing this? Just, why don't you do conversation with the Clappingo tutors or English Harry tutors? Because they work well on your channel. But I was trying to do experiment that maybe these things can work. But later I realized, no, 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 I should come back to my core, which I started with. People like conversations more than those videos. And of course, those students are not up to the mark also, because the students, maybe like if somebody comes to you, learn from like, us, maybe from you, from me. But if I'm putting the students there and they are not that good, so then people feel like, oh my goodness, I can't learn anything from them. So that is there. So that's why I was doing that. But now I realize, no, I shouldn't do it. And now I'm back to it and I'm doing conversations. I have had a conversation with Karishma. Now you are there. I'm just trying to invite all those YouTubers who are still who are there in this industry. Ram also. So that's why it is, because I haven't done conversations with them and I was not doing it for very long. So now I hope it will work.
I also hope for the best. So, good luck with everything. And it was great talking to you. Anything
Oh,
that you want
thank
to
you.
talk about?
No, I think it was really
Oh,
nice. Maybe in future also, if I feel like having more conversations, then of course
sure,
I
sure.
would trouble you again.
Definitely, I would love to connect with you. Thanks for inviting me on your channel.
Okay, place of mind. Okay, man. Thank you. Bye bye. Take
Okay,
care.
then bye bye. Take care.